Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Commute Chat. This is my first Commute Chat in a couple of weeks, so thank you for being patient. I had some stuff going on, planning, hanging out with friends. I had a week where I couldn't get my new tire on because I had junky tire levers. But that issue is resolved. I bought some nice ones. I bought Motion Pro tire levers, the 10-inch ones, so they're compact for travel with the bead breaker. And I bought the Bead Buddy tool at the recommendation of my buddy Tyler, so shout out to Tyler for hooking me up with some of the most helpful tools I've ever used in my life. So we just got on the parkway. I'm going to work. Usually I film these when I'm leaving work, but it's like a nice misty kind of morning. It rained last night, so I thought I'd film this morning. So one of the things I said was that I got a new tire. The new tire that I got is a Shinko 244, so the same as the tires I've been using, but the back tire, the 2.5 I had, was all worn out. I mean, I literally wore it down, which makes sense. I mean, I have almost 2,000 miles on the trail so far. So it was time. I put those on within the first week that I had it, but I decided to get a 3.0 because I thought the extra volume would be really nice to have on all these chunky dirt roads around here, and I was absolutely right. I mean, it rides like a different motorcycle. Like off-road, I can go so much faster. Not that I need to really anyway, but I can just maintain speed on flat sections so much better, I think, because there's so much more momentum at the wheel. Yeah, it really just lets me cruise, especially with the extra volume. I mean, it's just absorbing bumps left and right for me. So I'm really happy with the 3.0 tire, and I'm really looking into buying the fender riser kit for the front to put a 3.0 on the front as well. The other thing I've noticed since I put that 3.0 tire on is that it did drop my top end speed just a little bit more. Not really even noticeable, but like an extra 1 to 2 miles per hour. And that kind of bites, especially on pavement. But considering I'm trying to ride this mostly on dirt anyway, it's not that big a deal. But really, the beneficial thing that I've noticed is that my ABS light, which a bunch of you asked me about, what's that flashing orange light in your video on the dash? The ABS light right here has not come on since I put this 3.0 tire on. So I think that the gearing with the 3.0 with the 13 tooth puts it in that optimal range where the ABS light no longer comes on. I mean, like, I'm cruising at about the speed I would do when the ABS light would come on. 58, 57, nothing. And we're going on about 3 weeks of having this tire on, so that's a really good sign, I think. I've been flirting with the idea of maybe buying the extra long seat. I saw a bunch of people on the Honda Trail Facebook forum. They got theirs, and it looks pretty cool. I'm not a fan of how it like sits on the rear rack, but I saw this morning Instagram user, I think it's Texas Trail 125, seems like a really cool rider, but they posted it and they made the point that it's really good for taller riders, and I think that I'd like to try that. I was thinking that I could turn my Harbor Freight box on the back here, I could turn it the other way. Right now I have it so that it opens on the side. I could have it open from the back, and I could slide it towards the back of the rack, and then I could have that extra long seat, so then I could take a little bit more room on this bike to stretch out. So I think I'm gonna give that a go. But I've also been flirting with the idea of buying an exhaust just to open it up a little bit more and see if that helps it maintain speed in those middle gears a little bit better. I think I want the Moriwaki Monster exhaust off a WeBike, but the Yoshimura Cyclone full exhaust system looks pretty cool too. Although the Moriwaki's cheaper even with shipping from Japan, so it's like, you know, a give and take kind of thing. Thought that Tesla was a cop car, and it freaked me out because I'm actually going above the speed limit. Granted, I'm on a Trail 125, so I don't think I'd run into trouble, but you just never know. Going slightly uphill, and this is about the only time that I notice the bigger tire being an issue. But even so, not really. I mean, I'm going 45 up a section that usually, I mean, I used to drop down to like 42, 41, 42. So, I don't know. I think the extra momentum helps. I don't know. It seems to. I like it. So anyway, I'm getting off the parkway onto Hendersonville Road, or 25, whatever you might know it as if you're a local. And I'm almost at my work. So, I am going to say my goodbye now. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's been a little while since I posted one of these. But I will have more of these coming. And thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yada yada, blah blah blah. YouTube stuff. Ooh, what's this car gonna do? Run into the back of me? Alright everybody, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.